ZABoxingNation, where boxing lives, breathes, and breaks down. Today we're diving deep into the latest boxing headlines, including Jaron Ennis' stunning first-round KO over Uisma Lima for his 154-pound debut, Jake Paul's shocking announcement to face Gervonta Tank Davis, and they're going to have AI judging, Erislandy Lara's bold unification attempt. He's fighting Janibek, and Serrano's return to the ring, and everything heating up the end of 2025. We'll also take a look back in history at your favorite segment on this day in boxing history. Let's break this all down. Ennis, this weekend, Jaron Ennis stepped into the ring at his 154-pound debut and made it look effortless, facing Uisma Lima, an aggressive and durable opponent who has 14 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, 10 big wins coming by way of knockout. Jaron Ennis dropped him twice before stopping him in the first round, and it was destruction. Uisma Lima is now 14 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, and 10 big wins coming by way of knockout. He carried that trademark composure, mixing his angles and using the same explosive precision that we saw at welterweight. But now, at 154 pounds, Jaron Ennis, his punches looks a lot heavier. They look sharper, they look cleaner, and he's filling into the weight class. Well, we really couldn't see too much, but just from his weight cut to the fight, it looks like he's filling into 154 pounds extremely well. Jaron Ennis' debut at this weight wasn't just a statement. It was a message to the division. Guys like Sebastian the Tower Inferno Fundora, Xander Zayas, Bakram Mortazliev, he also called out Jermell Charlo, are officially on notice. Fans are already talking about the potential matchup between Jaron Ennis and Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora if Fundora can get past Keith One-Time Thurman in January. They're going to be fighting at the end of January, around January 24th-ish, on the Manny Pacquiao and Rolly undercard. Jaron Ennis' performance reminds everyone why he's considered one of the most naturally gifted fighters of this generation. The footwork, the balance, the timing, and the elite composure. Jaron Ennis could become a 2-division world champion by mid-2026 if he keeps up this pace. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments below. Jaron Ennis dominates Uisma Lima for his first fight at 154 pounds. Tremendous job, Jaron. Now, let's talk about the fight that's got real intrigue written all over it. Erislandy Lara versus Janibek. At 42 years old, Erislandy Lara continues to defy Father Time. He'll defend his WBA middleweight title, unbeaten WBO champion Janibek, in a unification fight later this year. Erislandy Lara has been one of the most underrated technicians of this era. Slick, calm, and still dangerous. Look at the way he picked apart Danny Swift Garcia. But Janibek, his relentless pressure, he's a southpaw, high-volume puncher. He could make this a real chess match. If Erislandy Lara pulls off the upset, he becomes one of the oldest unified champions in modern boxing history. If Janibek wins, he cements himself as the new king at 160 pounds and a possible future opponent for Terrence Bud Crawford, who's exploring fights at this weight as well. Either way, this is a purist dream fight. IQ versus youth, movement versus momentum. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments below. Erislandy Lara versus Janibek for unification at 160 pounds. And the winner could possibly be seeing Terrence Bud Crawford. And if Terrence Bud Crawford beats that person, he can become 4-time undisputed 6th division world champion. Let me know how you guys feel about all of that in the comments below. This one shocked everyone. Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis in a 10-round exhibition fight on November 14th in Miami at Casilla Center. Judged partially by artificial intelligence alongside human judges. While it won't count toward their official records, it's generating massive buzz in the boxing world. Jake Paul continues to blur the lines between YouTube sensation and professional boxing. Say what you want, but he's created opportunities for women fighters and brought a new wave of fans into the sport of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis, meanwhile, is one of the most dangerous knockout artists in boxing in his respected weight class. Even in an exhibition, his timing and power will be a serious test. The AI judging aspect is fascinating. It's supposed to score in real time based on punch accuracy, defense, and ring control. But let's be real. If Gervonta Tank Davis lands something big, no computer algorithms saving Jake Paul. This event is entertainment driven, sure, but it's also a window into the sport's future, testing how technology could influence boxing's judging for years to come. Let me know how you guys feel about this fight in the comments below. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jake Paul in Miami at Casilla Center. And now for your favorite segment on this day in boxing history. October 14th, 1967. Vicente Saldivar defeated Howard Weinstein by knockout to retain his featherweight crown. Saldivar's pace, pressure, and left-hand precision overwhelmed Weinstein. A masterclass in mid-range warfare. Tremendous fight to both of these guys. October 14th, 1949, we have Ezzard Charles, who knocked out Pat Valentino in the 8th round. Defending his heavyweight championship, Charles' smooth combination punching ability and defensive mastery were decades ahead of his time. These moments remind us that greatness never fades, it just evolves. The boxing landscape is now buzzing with energy from new champions to veterans still trying to prove that they belong. And if we look ahead, we have Jaron Ennis in his prime to dominate 154 pounds. Erislandy Lara versus Janibek could redefine the middleweight picture. And then the winner of that could also see Terrence Bud Crawford. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jake Paul in Miami at Casilla Center. It's bringing new eyes to the sport. It's still just an exhibition, so don't take it too hard. The second half of 2025 is extremely stacked, and early 2026 is shaping up to be even bigger. Which fights are you most excited for? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on an update. But this is ZABoxingNation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.